Hey guys, Bionic here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Genshin Impact. In fact, we're on episode 43. I have a lot of stuff to go over because there was a new update. We have a new character we can choose, and congratulations for everybody who stayed around. It has been a full year since I started playing this and doing this YouTube channel, so I want to thank everyone who has stuck around this long. But if y'all do enjoy and you want to see the next episode, feel free to like this video and of course subscribe. That way you don't miss when episode 44 comes out. Also, once again, I am working on the statistics project for Genshin Impact. It will get slowed down because I am going to start school soon, but I wanted to let y'all know, that way y'all can be aware and watch out for that in the near future. Now, to start out with, let me go to our mail real quick because we got a bunch of stuff for starting out in the new place. Let's just go ahead and claim all of this. So you got quite a bit of stuff. I might go and do this later, the 100 Primogems later, but I wanted to get around to doing some more stuff this episode because, once again, there's a lot of stuff to go over. Okay, thing number one. You might have noticed that my world has actually leveled up once again, and I am on Adventuring 30. That is because last time I spent some time leveling up more of the characters, and so I went and got a bunch of the things I need to level them up. Additionally, I got a few achievements, but I figured that I would wait until we came back here before I read them off and got the rewards from it. Start off, Hidden Palace of Zhao Formula. Follow the Sealy and light the torches to fall to the entrance of the domain of Wuwang Hill. Additionally, we have the Art of Adventure. Grasp how 40 dishes are made, which is great. Ooh, okay. I just need to master 20 recipes, which I've done 15, and forge a 4-star weapon. And then I will have that done. Next, we have the Hero's Journey, enhance a 4-star artifact to its highest level, which is great. And then we go down to the Challenger series, which we actually completed 100%. Break and Electro. Hello everyone, thank you for your continual watching of my channel and my videos. Unfortunately, the audio for this got corrupted. Because of that, the audio for this video was done a while after this was initially recorded, just because I started up school and everything else. So a lot of the audio parts will be ad-libbed, and because of that, it may not really fully sync up with the video since I am doing this post. So, once again, thank you for your support. I hope that you do enjoy, and thank you for your understanding in advance. Still in fashion. Once we claim that, we can actually see that we get some more Primogems, which will be great, as well as since we've completed the series, we can now obtain the Challenger name card, which I will actually show you what to do with that a bit later on. Let me just double check real quick to see if there's any other achievements that we need. Alright, we're good. And let's go ahead and change our name card. So as you can see in here, there are a bunch of different name cards that we can change our main profile to. A lot of these come from quests, and so like as you can see right here, it's about traveling notes, but then you can also see to the next side of it, we see one for Amber and for quite a few other characters too. And these come from hitting a certain friendship level, as you can see for right there where it says reward for reaching friendship level 10 with Amber. And so I hope that someday I'll be able to go and do that with the rest of the characters. But for now, I think we should go ahead and I'm just going to change the name card and we will go from there. All right. And then now that that's current, as you can see, it does change my profile image right there at the top. And with that, we should be good. Also, from what you can see, my adventure rank has actually changed. This is because the last time I did a lot of exploring off screen, and that is so that we could upgrade our characters to higher levels. But because of that, our world level actually ended up changing too. And so now we have that. Now let's look for our Sour Union stuff. I have collected that once again, and I'll try and collect it more frequently so we can get all of these rewards by the time it ends. All right. So let's go ahead and let's click out of this. Next up, let's go in and see our events overview. To start off with, because it has been a whole year since we started this, it is once again time to invite another character to our party. So congrats on everyone for watching me for a whole year play Genshin Impact. Thank you all for joining me so much, and yeah. With that, I would like to say that there are two specific characters that I think I'd really like to maybe add to a party, either Jean or Diluc. And that is just because they both are seemingly powerful characters that I think would work well with teams, unlike Chi-Chi from last time. Additionally, we have this event down here, but as we go in here, we can see that the invite characters are there. And so go ahead and leave me a comment below for what character you'd like me to pull, either Jean or Diluc. Next up, we have the special reward system that lets us add a constellation to one of our 5-star characters. This is actually really nice because a lot of times you can only get these from polls. I might work on this, but I don't really have a lot of 5-stars that this would benefit, and so I will probably keep that until later. But I would like the other rewards from it, so I will be working on that as well. All right. So from there, we can actually see that the quest for that comes from commissions. So it says in there, as we saw before, that there was some progress that we needed to make in order to get those rewards, and that comes from those daily commissions. Next, we have Rainbow's End, and these are just additional rewards for the update and everything that's been happening. So we will get an additional 1,600 Primogems on the 28th, as well as 10 more wishes as we go and check in. And so I will keep on top of that just to make sure we are able to get both of those, because I think it would be really nice to get an additional 20 wishes and be able to save up for any characters that we need to upgrade in the long run. Also, here's the Dust of Enlightenment. This is used to upgrade 5-star artifacts, which I think we already have some of, but I would love to get all of those just in case so that we can continue to level up our characters and just kind of figure out where we're going from here. Next, this is the event for Nod Kure, and that's just kind of the new area. As much as I would love to go explore over there, I am exploring that with my personal account, and it is very fun, but I would like to save all of that progress until we can actually move on to there with our story. And I know that might take a while because we're not even through Liyue yet, but I do know that it is going to be quite a ride, and I think it will be all worth it in the end. All right, so let's see. I don't know what I was talking about here, so this is just kind of a space in between, but I guess what I'll say is thank y'all for being so patient with this post-recording. All right, next up, I've gone to look at another area. This is more exploration stuff. As we continue on down the line, we can see that there's the Click Clack Whiz Kid. Just like we saw in Natlan, we can actually see that we are able to get a free character that we'll be adding to our roster once we actually get to Nautikiri, which is really nice because those usually help us to be able to better kind of uh, have characters that are used to the region and even can help us with travel purposes too. Alright, pause again. There we go. And then I think this last thing is just going over the 5 stars that we have currently. Cookie's actually in there, which is really nice. And so is Nahida, so I might go and pull for those two and see how it goes. But I think the other one in there, which we'll get to later on, is we actually have Barbara in there too, and that's why she doesn't show up on that main roster there, is because all the characters that we get for free from Genshin Impact don't show up on the roster as like playtesting things, but rather show up in a sense that we can like get them later on. I might go back later and test out Kuki just so that I can get her rewards and maybe get close to leveling her up again, but yeah. Then lastly, we had that new boss, and then we have the Teapot, A Call to Home. This will be really nice actually because this will help us to level up friendships with our characters a lot quicker, as well as then we will be able to decorate our own little mini space. So I am excited for us to do that. Kind of think about when we helped Madame Ping before. It's along those lines, and so that is what we will see. All right. With that, I guess we will move on as soon as past me decides to move on. All right. So with that, there's a lot of updates that we are going over, but I figured that this is important. Once again, please leave a comment below if you would like me to either go for Jean or Diluc. But for now, let's go ahead and move on. So with our login stuff, we are starting that up all over again, and I'll just stick to my regular stuff just because I want to focus on leveling up characters, and I think Mora is actually pretty easy to find and accumulate. Alright, let's see. I'll go ahead and get out of that, and then I think we'll head over to wishes now. As you can see with the wishes, we have our new lady right there, Lauma, I believe. And she is a dendro user or a plant user. And then we also have Barbara, Kuki, and I forget what the guy's name is. But if I were to go for someone, I would probably try and go for something for Kuki or for Barbara so I could get a constellation for them. Because I think that that would be really nice. But actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna maybe do something like that. It's Kave. That's the guy's name. Yeah, Kave is pretty nice. He is a Claymore user. Kuki, as we know, is a sword user, and Barbara is a conduit user. I believe that's what it's called. But I think for now, I'm going to show these weapons and then show you the Special Chronicle wish. And I'll go over that in just a sec. So, When it comes to the Chronicle of the Wish, this only comes around once a year. This is a special wish that lets you vote on a specific 5-star that you select and then try and vote for. Um, these can be special because a lot of these 5-stars don't show up as much, especially because there are constantly being new rosters and things like that being shown. So I think I will probably go for one of these. I don't think I'm going to go for a weapon, but I might go for Alhaitham, who is in that second spot, or even Sino, who is in the fourth spot. And both of those characters I think are pretty darn useful. I've actually heard a lot about Alhaitham, and I've heard that he is fun to play. And then I wanted to get Sino as well. Yeah. So right here, I'm just kind of looking at some of the talents that Alhaitham could get, because I was just curious. Uh, And anyways, so let me know as well with Alhaitham or Sino if you want me to vote on either of those two. Let me know what their specs are, and then that way I can choose someone that is not just easy to play, but someone who would be worth going for. Also, additionally, if there is anyone else in this roster that you think would be worth getting instead of those two, then let me know in the comments below, or even let me know in my announcement I'll be making soon after getting this recording done, what you would like me to do. Now let's grab some Intertwined Fates, and then we will head back over, and I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use some wishes on this since I have 29 to try and go for Kuki and maybe Barbara to get their constellations. Alright, so we have a 4-star, which means that we probably got one of their constellation things. Okay, we got Barbara at least, which is pretty nice. Um, let's see. Come on. Let's see. Okay, so we just got Barbara this time. That's okay. I was hoping to get Cookie, but that's all right. I will go in and I will add on that to her constellation. But for now, let's go ahead and let's exit out of this. Let's see. I think I might go in and get some more of the wishes too. Just snag the one more that I'm able to get. And then, I might want to try this one more time. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try one more time. Okay, we do have another purple again, which means we have another 4-star. Alright, we have the Tainted Greatsword. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we have the Favonius Sword, which I've gotten a few times, and I actually really like it. Another constellation for Barbara, of course. Let's see. I hope that there's another one in here. No, there isn't. Okay. With this is the Sword of Euphonius. I've used it before. Like I said, it's actually on my personal account. It's actually really nice. I would have liked to get another thing for Kooky, but this works too, I suppose. Alright, I'll get 2 more wishes from here. I might do an exchange here. I think I'm actually going to do that. Maybe. Yeah. But we do have 6 wishes there, and I'll wait on those. But for now, let's go ahead and let's see. So the history we have. So we have the 20 sets of wishes we had before. There's 30. And then we got Tainori a bit ago. So, because of that, we have 30 wishes down. And then we have probably another 30 wishes or so that we can use. So, that is exciting at least. But let's go ahead and go to Barbara's Constellations and let's unlock both of these. So she regenerates 1 energy every 10 seconds, which is really nice, as well as the abilities. During the ability's duration, you gain 15% hydro damage bonus, which is pretty nice, even though it does decrease CD, which I'm not sure what that is. That's also just because I am a novice sometimes when it comes to these sorts of games, but I try my best. Alright, so now that we have both of those, I think where we're going to head next is, uh, well, I'm just getting caught up in myself, because I am, again, recording this post-op. So, let's go ahead and exit out of this. Let's head over to Clarin's. Okay, so as you can see, you can actually see the leveling up that I've done here. Clarin is at level 50, Chevreuse is at level 49 and close to being at 50. Lynette is at level 40 and Bennett's at level 40. So that team is increasing a lot, which is really nice. Additionally, we have the Traveler and Noelle are at level 40 as well. Barbara's at level 40, Amber's at level 40, and then Gumming is the only one I need to raise up to level 40. He actually has 4 more levels, but I was actually testing him out on the computer with my personal account earlier, and I think I have his playstyle down. But as for Kuki, I hope we can eventually get to Inazuma to unlock the rest of her ascensions, because I do really like her playstyle a lot, and I think that she might be useful if we maybe did a team of Electro Pyro, but yeah. Alright, so with that, we have gone over quite a bit of stuff, and that will probably take over a large chunk of this episode, but I think it was still important for us to go over all of these announcements. So I think let's go ahead and do is I am going to hop in here and just kind of see if there are any quests that we want to go do. I don't really want to start the story quests again until maybe next episode when we can give it a full like 30 to 45 minutes of time. But I might go ahead and maybe check out Dragonspine some more. And then that way, we can just kind of go and continue where we left off. Alright, let's go ahead and let's head over there. Alright. Think. Sorry, my map is being a little weird. I think what I'm gonna maybe do is I'm actually gonna go and head over to Catherine at the Adventurers Guild and get my expedition reward, and then I will head over to Dragonspine. Alright. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you, Catherine. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and collect these. We actually have 3 that we can do now. And so I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to put a few more people on to collecting some ore. So I'll go ahead and put Amber on that as well. And then I will do something for Leo A for here too. Let's go ahead and do just some more mining stuff. I think this will be useful later on. All right. with that, let's go ahead and let's do this because we can get our mining reward for daily stuff. And then after that, let's go ahead and I will head over to, well, head over to do some cooking. We did actually get some new recipes last time because of our adventure rank changing to 30. So those are both in place, but it doesn't appear that we actually have the ingredients for those at the moment. These can be really nice though, and oh, meat NATO. I haven't gotten that one before. But anyways, I think I am gonna grab some of the stuff that we processed last time. So we'll grab all of these batches. And then after that's done, oh, and here's rye. I think that is actually a new thing from Nod Curie, but I don't think that'll be available to use until we go over there. All right, let's see. So I just kind of started talking when I went over this way, and I don't remember exactly what I said, but I do know that I was just kind of talking about maybe like how school's going and everything like that, because I will be starting, well, after the time this was recorded, I have started up school, and so that has taken up a lot of my time. And as it turns out, my day for recording will probably be on Thursdays. And then after that, I think I am probably going to uh, edit those on that same day and maybe get them out to you by Saturday night. And then that way, y'all have some time to prepare. And since I also know that y'all are pretty busy with your own stuff, then I'll be able to get back onto a regular schedule and hopefully that'll work better for y'all. All right. So we're back at Dragonspine. I think we're just going to do a bit more exploring, just like last time. I'm going to go ahead and collect some more things, maybe take a glance inside of this. But I think last time when we did take a look inside of this, we weren't able to go past a specific barrier. Oh, but I do see over here. So when rocks end up looking like this, these are actually like a set of rocks you can destroy to get to other paths. So let's go ahead and wander down here a little bit, maybe investigate this. Ooh, okay, we got some more. Let's see. Okay. So that doesn't give us any warmth, but we can go and start collecting these. So these are star silver. We actually need 50 of these for a quest, and so whenever I do see these, I'm going to start collecting them because if I break them and they're only giving me one at a time, then this is going to take a while. But I hope that there will be times where I am actually lucky. I can get stuff. Oh, sweet. Okay, here's another one of these. I'm going to run away from this and try and find a place to warm up. Let's see. I don't really know where to go from here. Let's see. Okay. Don't think there's a way back this way. Maybe let's head back and see if we can find a place to warm ourselves up. Okay, this isn't helping. Alright, let's run past them real quick. And let's see if we can find some warmth along here. Okay, I think, yeah, if we use Bennett right here, then we can actually warm up by this, which is really nice. Okay. I think I'm going to take advantage of that a bit more. It might be nice to have Bennett out for a while. Alright. So let's go ahead and let's snag some food. That way we can heal up Chevreuse, or not Chevreuse, Clarins. And then let's head back out here. I just kind of want to double check that I can't go through that way. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like I can't go through that way just yet. But let's head out here. We'll go ahead and warm up here. And then let's just kind of continue adventuring on. You know, it's really interesting doing this post-edit because I can actually see how this is recording my audio, which is honestly really nice. Because as of recording it last time, I didn't know that there was going to be a break and everything. So, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's fly over here, and then let's see if there's another place for us to go in. Okay, it looks like there is, but I don't want any of those icicles to fall on me again like last time. Oh, what is this? Let's see. Okay, so these are some things that we're going to need to find later on down the line. I'd love to come back and unlock this later on, but for now, we can't open that just yet, and I am going to continue exploring. Dang it, I'm cold again. Please don't fall on me. Let's see. Okay. Everyone says the grass is blue. Okay. I'm gonna go run over this thing. I don't know if these are like called like worm sealies or fire sealies, but if they are, it is much needed to keep me warm. Alright, let's go ahead and let's follow it back up again. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Alright, we will follow it to here. Oh, nice. Okay, we do have another chest, so let's go ahead and snag that. This is always nice, as usual. It's like we got a fair amount of good stuff in there. So let's go ahead and let's head back in and kind of continue exploring where this is at. So this is a large cave system in the center of the mountain. Take this chest again, and that just kind of will help us to be able to get what we need. Alright, let's go ahead and let's look around. Okay, I see a little red thing up there, so maybe we go and try and get to that, or fly down here and see what else is over here. Let's go this way. Okay, and it's another one of those little fire warm feelies, so let's maybe follow it around. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm able to actually break anything here, so let's head back up to where that Sealy is, and then we will see where it leads us. Alright. So, looks like it's leading us to the top here. Ooh, that thing looks pretty big. I don't know if I want to disturb that. Um, let's see. I'll observe this real quick. Attempted to heal the ley lines, but the trees have already withered. After burying the princess, dot dot dot. Okay, we'll need to check out that story later. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Let's go ahead and let's grab this chest up here. Alright. More great loot. That's always a plus. Okay, we've dropped something down here. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I will go ahead and let's use this here as well, maybe. Yeah, and then let's head. Hmm. Let's maybe head up actually. Let me head over here and just kind of see. Hmm. Okay. So it looks like we have some of these little wispy things over here. So I'll snag one. Also, where's the third one? Let's see. Oh, let me not fall off. There's two. Okay, and is there another one up here? There isn't. Okay. Maybe I'll have to come back to this. Oh, I think there it is. So let's go ahead and let's hop down here. We'll grab this one. We'll grab this one, and then we'll head back up there and grab the third one. I forget what these are called, but they're the little like fairy sprite things that help us to like, oh, not again, to do a like wind tunnel up. Hmm. I don't know if that was supposed to go higher than that, but let's see. I don't see anything up here, so let's just head back down real quick. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and warm up again, and then we will keep exploring. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and oh, okay. There's one of these over here, so we can use that on the ice that's to the side there. Let's go ahead and grab that, and let's go back over here. Sweet, we have a chest. I'll go ahead and snag that. And then, okay, there's another one of these. Let's see. Oh, it came back. That's nice. It usually doesn't come back. I will snag this again, and I'll go ahead and grab that. And then we'll head back over this way once again, and we'll get into this. All right. So, activate that, and it looks like it activated something in front of the Ruin Guard. So I am going to see if there are more around here to activate. And yeah. Oh, dang, that was quick. I will get rid of the ice and I'll start this one up too. There's one down there that I can see as well. Alright, I will click that one. And then there's one last one over here too. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I knocked him off the edge. Is he done? No, it doesn't look like it. Um, let's see. Let me go to. Let me go down here. Let's see if we can. Ooh, I don't want to get knocked off. Okay. Let's go like this. And then I think I'm gonna need to switch. That was a good choice. I think he was almost dead. Oh, the harder they fall. Nice. Let me get this taken care of. Alright, and with that, we need to warm up again. But let me go ahead and warm up, and then I will activate that last one. Alright, we are good. Alright, I think what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go over, activate that last one, and then I think we'll be good. Actually, let me check something. Hold on a sec. Alright, let's go ahead and let's activate this last one over here. Let me actually heal up real quick because I don't want to fight anyone if I am not healed all the way. So we'll go ahead and do that for Bennett. And then maybe do something else for Chevreuse. Not Chevreuse, Clarence. Excuse me. Sorry, Clarence. Alright, let's go ahead and I'll activate some of the food that adds to our damage and to our defense. So I'll eat both of those. And then, let's see. Okay, I'll do this one. And let me actually use one of these potions too, because then we won't get affected by the cold as much. Alright, let's see. Let me activate that, because I almost forgot. And then, Ruin Greater. Okay, I'm not going to get this chest just yet. I think I'm going to actually fight him first. So let's do this. And then with that, let's switch over and do this with Lynette. Alright, ooh. Let me get to the side with Bennett and let me do fire to overload him. Let's see. I'll go ahead and use fire again. And then let's switch back to Clarend and we'll go ahead and use electric on him. Okay, let me go back and forth maybe. Nope, that's not gonna work. Let's change to Chevreuse. Let's go ahead and dodge real quick. And then let's go around here. We'll attack him some more. Change to Bennett. Hit him with fire. Oh, he's down. Let's go ahead and let's hit him quite a bit with our firepower. We'll go ahead and do overloaded a bunch too. And that way we can continue to get that damage on him. Let me go like this real quick. Alright, we got that. And then let's change to Chevreuse again and do this as well. And then let's go ahead and warm up real quick because we don't want to die mid-fight. Let's see. Let's go around behind him real quick. I'll shoot him again. I'll change to Chevreuse and let's go ahead and do some overloaded stuff. Ooh, okay, I got hit. Let's dodge this again. And come up behind him. Let's go with Bennett. Sweet. Alright. Ooh, okay, we got hit, but he is down again. Let's go ahead and let's keep hitting him. Alright, there we go. We got some more good damage with Clarend. Alright, we're doing good. Let's see. And lastly, we will finish it with Bennett. Oh, he's not done yet? Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Let me go ahead and snag these and then snag all these chests too. Let's see. Alright, that's really good. Snag these as well. Oh, I did not mean to activate that. Let me snag another chest after I warm up real quick. Let's go ahead and let's head back over here. Snag this chest as well. Alright. And then we'll head over to this last chest right here. Alright, awesome. This is a lot of good stuff. Alright, I think that is it for this part of the area, but I do see some more of the little red things. Oh, and all of our commissions filled up. Sweet. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and let's climb up and maybe snag that red one over there. And then we'll see where that goes. I might collect another one too, but for now, let's go ahead and let's jump off of here. Ooh, that's so bright. Okay, and then we will reach down and grab this. Then, let's see, are there any other ones? Okay. There is this over here, so I'm going to snag this chest too. Alright, I got that. And then, let's see. Oh, there's another one over there. But I think what I'm going to do first is I'll head over here. And then I'm going to attack these guys real quick. Uh, let's see. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's dodge that. There we go. He's down. Maybe go ahead and let's walk up here and let's see if we can get them both out at once. Awesome. We'll snag that chest too and we'll warm up again if we need to. Let's see. Let's go up to the top here. Let's snag all of these. And then, let's see. We will head over this way and collect that other one too. Oh, unless we can go up there. Okay, it looks like there's two kind of entrances into here, so we can see there's those on both sides, but let's go ahead and let's head down here a little further. Let's see, and this doesn't look like it goes a whole lot of anywhere, but I don't think I'm gonna make that now. Okay, let's see. Let's head up here, and then I'll do the same thing I did on the other one, where I jumped off and then was able to glide to get it. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then there's that thing over there. I will talk about that in just a second, but let me actually jump off this real quick and snag this thing again. Alright, here it is. Let's go here. Awesome. And then we will head over this way. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. I am gonna fight those guys, but I do want to head over here and unlock this. So let's go to this teleport point, unlock this, and just kind of like the wind that we saw in the past, we can actually see that this is blocking our way out. So if we continue back over this way, maybe we'll just try and avoid them for now. Okay, we actually have another one of the little red things too. Let's go ahead and let's warm ourselves up a little bit maybe. No, let's go ahead and just jump down. Alright. So with that, we're snagging this one. Awesome. And then let's maybe head down there too. Head over to there actually, because that's another blocked entrance into this cave. And I can actually see a warm Sealy down there too, so let's see. I'm gonna double check and just kind of look around, make sure there's nothing else around us to grab. Then we'll head down there real quick. Alright. Ooh. Let's see. Alright, Sealy, let's go to a place where I can warm up. Alright, we're headed over here. Okay, I see one of those. Okay, it looks like we're just kind of going around places. Let's see, is there anything important here? Doesn't look like it, but I'm glad that we got the warmth again and we're able to get the chest too. Alright, so let's see. Let's see. I think I might go ahead and grab this and see if I can head over back to that ice thing I saw over here and go ahead and get the stuff out of that. And then I think after that, we will end our episode here. Alright, I'll snag all of this. Good stuff again. Don't know if the world leveling up made a difference, but I'm still glad to get it. but let's see. Let me go ahead and pop in down here. And all right. Let's see. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, feel free to like this video and of course subscribe. That way you don't miss when the next episode of Genshin Impact comes out. So thank you all so much again for watching and for listening to this audio. Also, thanks for your patience with these episodes. I hope that you did enjoy, and I will see y'all on the next episode. Take care, and goodbye.